Look you to your guard. Let's teach ourselves that honorable stuff, not thoughts or discretion.
Iago had direction what to do, but notwithstanding, my personal eye will I look to it.
Iago is most honest. Michael, good night. Tomorrow at your earliest, let me have speech with you. Come, my dear love. The purchase made, the fruits are to ensue, the profits yet to come between me and you. Good night.
Welcome, Iago. We must to the watch.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 over the clock. Our general cast us this early for the love of his Desdemona, who letteth not therefore me. He hath not yet made wanton tonight with her, and she is spot for joy.
She is a most exquisite lady.
And I want her full of game.
Indeed, she's a most fresh and delicate creature.
What an eye she has. Methinks it sounds a party to procreation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks right modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarm to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness of the sheets. Come, Lieutenant, I will stoop of wine, and here without our race of Cyprus, gallants that fain have a measure to the health of black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other custom of entertainment.
Oh, there are friends, but one cup offering for you.
I have drunk but one cup tonight, and that was craftily qualified too. And behold what innovation it makes here. I am unfortunate in infirmity, and dare not task my weakness with any more.
What, man? 'Tis a night of revels, the gallants desire it.
Where are they?
Here, at the door, I pray you, call them in.
I'll do it, but it dislikes you.
If I can fasten but one cup upon him with that which he hath drunk tonight already, he'll be as full as quarrel and offence as my young mistress's dog. Now my sick for Rodrigo, whom love hath turned almost the wrong side out to Desdemona, have tonight caressed, potation puddle deep, and he's to watch. 3 else of Cyprus, noble swelling spirits, that hold their honours in a wary distance. The very elements of this warlike isle have I tonight flustered with flowing cups, and they watch too. Now, amongst this flock of drunkards am I to put our Cassio in some action that may offend the eye. But here they come. If consequence do but approve my dream, my boat sails freely, both with wind and stream.
For God, they have given me a rouse already.
Good babe, a little one, not past a pint, as I am a soldier.
Some wine, her. And let the canakin clink, clink, and let the canakin clink. A soldier's a man, oh man's life but a span. Why then let us only drink? Some wine, boys.
For God, an excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent and hot. Your Dane, your German, and your swag-bellied Hollander drink, huh? Are nothing to your English.
Is your Englishman so exquisite in his drinking?
While he drinks in the thistle, your Dane dead drunk. He sets not to prefer your art. He gives your Honda vomit. Ere the next bottle can be filled.
To the health of our general.
I am for it, Lieutenant, and I'll do you justice.
Oh, sweet King Stephen was a worthy peer. His breeches cost him but a crown. He held them 6 pence all too dear. With that he caught the tailor down. He was a wight of high renown. And thou art but of low degree. 'Tis pride that pulls the country down. Then take thy old cloak about thee. Some wine, her.
For God, this is a more exquisite song than the other.
We hear it again.
No, for I hold him to be unworthy of this place that does those things. Well, God's above all, and there be souls must be saved, and there be souls must not be saved.
It's true.
For mine own part, no offense to the general, nor any man for it, I hope to be saved.
So do I, Lieutenant.
Aye, but by your leave, not before me. The lieutenant is to be saved before the ancients. Let's have no more of this. Let's to our affairs. Forgive us our sins. Gentlemen, let's look to our business. Do not think, gentlemen, I am drunk. This is my ancient. This is my right hand. and this is my light. I am not drunk now, and I can stand well enough and speak well enough. Very well then. You must not think that I am drunk.
To the platform, masters. Come, let's set the watch.
You see this fellow that has gone before? He's a soldier, sits fit to stand by Caesar, and give direction and do but see his vice. 'Tis to his virtue, just equinox, the one as long as the other. 'Tis pity of him. I fear the trust Othello puts in him. On some odd time of his infirmity, will shake this island.
But is he often thus?
He's evermore the prologue to his sleep. He'll watch the whole while the double set, if drink walk not his good.
It were well the general were put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not, or his good nature prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio, and looks not on his evils. Is not this true?
How now, Rodrigo? I pray you, after the lieutenant, go!
And 'tis great pity that the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his own second with one of an engrafted infirmity. It were an honest action to say so to the Moor.
Not I, for this fair island. I do love Cassio well and would do much to cure him of this evil.
Help! Help!
But hark! What noise?
Zounds, you rogue, you rascal!
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
A knave teach me my duty, I'll beat the knave into a twig and bottle.
Beat me?
Dost thou prate, rogue?
Nay, good Lieutenant, I pray you, sir. Hold your hand.
Let me go on, I'll knock you over the mazzard.
Come, you're drunk.
Drunk?
Away, I say! Go and find mutiny! Nay, good lieutenant, God's will, gentlemen! Help, ho! Lieutenant, Sir Montano, sir! Help, masters! Here's a goodly watch indeed. Who's that which rings the bell? Diablo, ho! The town will rise, God's will, lieutenant, hold! You'll be ashamed forever.
What's the matter here?
Zounds, I bleed still. I'm hurt to the death. He dies!
Hold for your lives!
Ho, ho! Lieutenant, Sir Montano, gentlemen, have you forgot all sense of place and duty? Hold! The general speaks to you. Hold! For shame!
Why, how now? Oh, from whence arisen this? Are we turned Turks, and to ourselves do that which heaven had forbid the Ottomans? For Christian shame put by this barbarous brawl. He that stirs next to carve for his own rage, holds his soul light, he dies upon his motion. Silence that dreadful bell, it frights the isle from propriety. What is the matter, masters? Honest Iago, that looks dead with grieving. Speak, who began this? On thy love, I charge thee.
I do not know, friends all, but now, even now, in quoted in terms like bride and groom. Divesting them for bed, but now. As if some planet had unwitted them, swords out and tilting, one at other's breast. In opposition bloody, I cannot speak. Any beginning to these peevish odds, and in word and action glorious, I had lost these legs, that brought me to a part of it.
How comes it, Michael, you are thus forgot?
Friends all but now, even now in court and in terms like bride and groom. Augustina for bed, and then even now. As if some planet had unwitted them, swords out, and tilting at each other's breast. In opposition bloody I cannot speak, in beginning to these peevish odds, and when in action glorious I had lost those legs that had brought me to be a part of it.
How comes it, Michael, you are thus forgot?
Pardon me, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montano, you are wont be civil, the gravity and stillness of your youth. The world had known it, and your name is great in mouths of wisest censure. What's the matter? Have you unlaced your reputation thus, and spend your rich opinion for the name of a knight roller? Give the answer to it.
Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer Iago can inform you, while I spare speech. For something now offends me. Of all that I do know, nor know I aught by me that said or done amiss this night. Unless self-charity be something, sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves it be a sin, and when violence assails us.
Now, by heaven, my blood begins my safer guides to rule, and passion. Having my best judgment collide, essays to lead the way. Zounds, if I stir or do but lift this arm, the best of you shall sink in my relief. Give me to know how this foul rout began. Who set it on? And he that is approved of this offense, though he had twinned with me both at birth, shall lose me. What, in a town of war, yet wild and people's heart brimful of fear, to manage private and domestic quarrel, in night, and on the court and guard of safety? This monstrous Iago, who began it?
If partially affined or leagued in office, thou dost deliver more or less than truth, thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so. I had rather his tongue cut from my mouth than to do offense to Michael Cassio. The time is myself. Shall nothing wrong. Thus it is, General. Turn myself from the teach. There comes Othello crying out for help, and Cassio flying him with his determined sword to execute him. Sir, the gentleman steps in to Cassio and entreats the pause. Myself the crying fellow did too sue, lest by this clamour, as it is so fell out. The time I fall in fright, he, swift with foot, true effort, outran my purpose, and I return the rather, for that I heard the clink and the fall of swords. And Cassio high in earth, who spoke not, that received the fall. When I came back, for this was brief, I found them close together. I blow and thrust, even as again. When you yourself depart, more of this matter cannot I report. But men are men, best sometimes forget. Though Cassio did little wrong to him, as men in rage strike those that wish them best. Yet surely Cassio, I believe, received from him that fled strange indignity, which patience would not pass.
I know, Iago, thy honesty and love doth mince this matter, making him like Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never more be an officer of mine. Look, if my gentle love not be raised up, I'll make thee an example.
What is the matter, dear?
All is well now, sweeting. Come away to bed. Sir, for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Lead him off. Iago, look what care about the town, and silence those whom this vile brawl distracted. Come Desdemona, to this soldier's life, now his balmy slumbers wake with strife.
What, are you hurt, Lieutenant?
I passed all surgery.
Marry God forbid.
Reputation. Oh, I have lost my reputation. I have lost a mortal part of myself, and what remains is special. My reputation, Iago. My reputation is important.
As I'm an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There's more sense in that than reputation. Reputation is an idle and most false imposition offered without merit and lost without deserving. You have lost no reputation at all, unless you repute yourself a loser. What, man? There are ways to recover the general again. You are now Castle's new punishment, no policy there announced. Even so has one would beat the defenseless dog to a frightened imperious lion. Suit him again, it is yours.
I'd rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, and so indiscreet an officer. Drunk, and speak parrots, and squabble, swagger, swear, and discourse fusion with one's own shadow. O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee the devil.
What was he that followed you with his sword? What had he done to you?
I know not.
Is it possible?
I remember mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. Oh God, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains. That we should with joy, pleasance, revel, and applause transform ourselves into beasts.
Why? If you are now well enough. How came you thus to call?
It hath pleased the devil drunkenness to give place to the devil wrath. One imperfectness shows me another to make me frankly despise myself.
Come, not too severe in your eye. At the time, the place, and the condition of this country stands, I could heartily wish this had not so befallen. But since it is as it is, and it will be good.
I will ask him for my place again. He shall tell me I am a drunkard. Had I as many mouths as a hydra, such answer would stop them all. To be now a sensible man, by and by a fool, and presently a beast. Oh strange, every inordinate cup is unblessed, and the ingredient is a devil.
Come, good wine is a good familiar creature, if it be well used. Exclaim no more against it, and a good lieutenant, I think you think I love you.
I will approve it, sir. I drunk.
you or any man living may be drunk at a time. Man, I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. I may so say so in this respect, for that he hath given up himself to contemplation, mark and denouement of her parts and graces. Confess yourself freely to her importune, her help to put you in your place again. She is so free, so kind, so apt, so blessed a disposition, she holds it well. She holds it a vice to her goodness, not to do more than she is requested. This broken joint between you and her husband, entreat you, treat it splinter, and my fortunes against any, they will remain. This crack of your love shall grow stronger than it was before.
You advise me well.
I protest, in the sincerity of love and honest kindness.
I think it freely. In betimes in the morning, I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me. I am desperate in my fortunes if they check me here.
You are right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
And what's he then? It says I play the villain. When this advice is free, I give and honest. Probable to thinking, indeed the course, to win the Morgan. For 'tis most easy, the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed as fruitful as the free elements. And then for her to win the more, when to announce his baptism. All seals and symbols of redeemed sin, his soul is so unfettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she will. Even as her appetite shall play the god with this weak function, how am I the villain? To counsel Cassio to this parallel course, directly to his good. Divinity of hell! When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first, with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whilst this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and she for him pleads strongly to the Moor, pour this pestilence into his ear, that she reappears him for her body's lust, and by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit to the Moor, and will I turn her with virtue to into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net, and so mesh them all.
How not, Rodrigo?
I do follow here in the chase, not like a hounded hunt, but one that fills up the crowd. My money is almost spent. I have been exceedingly well cut out. I think the issue will be I shall have so much experience from it. And so with no money at all, and a little more wit, return again to Venice.
How poor are they? They have no patience. What's wounded ever heal, but by degrees. Thou knowest to be worked by wits and not by witchcraft, and wit depends on dilatory time, does not go well. Cassio hath beaten thee, and thou, well, that small head, that's Cassio. Though other things grow fair against the sun, yet fruits that blossom first will be ripe. Content thyself a while. By the mass, 'tis morning, pleasure in action, whether thou make the hour seem short. Retire thee, go without belated. Away, I say, thou shalt no more be after. Nay, get thee gone. 2 things are to be done. My wife must move for Cassio, to her mistress. I'll set her on, myself the while, to draw them all apart, and bring him jump, when he may Cassio find, soliciting his wife. Aye, that's the way. Dull not device by coldness and delay. Hey guys, this is Gloria Borgia. Welcome back to another Pew News.
Say Rapunzel without your hair.
Rapunzel, let down your hair!
Oh. I didn't eat enough vitamins.
You did it?
No, como,
Let me go, sir, I'll knock you over the hazard!
Good, come
Those not be safe.
I do agree.
Oh, Andy!
Yours.